Hi, everybody.
Hey, it's Dan.
Today's a very exciting day because we are reviewing The Little Girl Who Lived from our friends, Marcus Rosner, Bristow, good friends of the show, and such good friends, in fact, Dan, that we actually got to watch this movie months earlier.
That's right.
It just premiered on Lifetime. We got to see it back in July at Bramble Fest.
We got to see one of the earliest final cuts of this movie. At that time, Brain, it was called My Final Victim.
That's right.
And we watched it live in a big room with Marcus and with Brittany. That's the kind of stuff that happens at Bramble Fest.
That's exactly right.
We reviewed it live with Patrick Serrano, our Lifetime movie expert.
That's exactly right.
And so when you're listening, whenever you hear us say My Final Victim, we're talking about the now new Lifetime movie classic, The Girl Who Lived, not My Final Victim.
Yes, the little girl who lived.
The little girl who lived.
We just found out
little.
she's little. She's
That's
a little
exactly
girl.
right.
So this is a lot of fun, but just know that whatever we're talking about, that's what we're talking. We didn't see a different movie. We're talking about the same movie, but the title has just changed. That's it. And so I think this is still a super fun episode. It's always fun getting to record an episode live, so we wanted to be able to share that with you, even with the title change. So enjoy this episode of The Little Girl Who Lived, live from Bramble Fest.
Hi, I'm Bran, and I love Lifetime movies that I get to watch with my friends.
I'm Brian. I like Lifetime movies that I get to watch with my friends.
Hi, I'm Patrick Serrano. I'm a Lifetime expert, and I like to watch Lifetime movies with my friends.
I'm Dan, and I'm contractually obligated to say I despise Lifetime movies, even the ones I get to watch with my friends. And this is the Deck the Hallmark Podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast.
His podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Gotta be honest, it sounds worse over the speakers.
It sounds bad any way you listen to it.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Oh, boy.
It's great to be here today. Yeah.
Bramble Fest Deck the Hallmark Live. Yeah.
I gotta be honest, it is a crisp September, October, November right now, and we are feeling good.
It's in the air.
We did a special Bramble Fest one-day event.
That's right.
To celebrate this movie that we're going to be talking about today.
It's
very
nothing more
exciting.
festive than talking about abduction. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right.
You've always said that.
I've
That's
said it
exactly
for
right.
years.
We got a group of friends together to watch this movie,
Yeah.
My Final Victim. I'm very excited to talk about it. We definitely didn't get a screener months in advance.
No way.
And we're definitely not talking about it now in July. Brian, how are you today?
I'm great, man.
How was your weekend?
My weekend, I thought we were going to do a whole QT checkout line thing, but my weekend was great, Bran. I spent it with all my friends.
What are you talking about?
Usually we ramble a little bit to get to the how was your weekend question.
Do we call it a QT? Oh, he did it one time.
One
He did
time.
it one time, so you brought it back. Yeah.
Patrick, I was on my way to work
Yeah.
today.
And you wouldn't believe it,
You
but I
wouldn't-
had to stop at QT.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You wouldn't believe it.
And this guy comes out of nowhere.
How was your weekend?
What is a QT?
Don't worry about it. Oh, it's a gas station.
It's
like
like
Trips.
a Sheets or a Wawa.
I thought you were saying like a cutie, like a cutie
You're
patootie.
only on cutie I see, Patrick.
Thank you.
So when he said QT checkout line, you thought it was a checkout line of cuties?
Yeah, that's how I do it.
That's what that's what everybody's doing right now to us. You know what I mean?
Right.
Look at
Little
these
cutie
cuties.
checkout line.
Look at these cuties.
That's right.
Yes, my weekend was great. Weekend was great.
Great.
Thank you.
Now, this is interesting, Patrick, because we have you on all the time to talk about Lifetime movies.
Yep.
And it's a different format typically because we do it in a different way than a traditional Deck the Hallmark episode. But this is also Bramble Fest, and we do Deck the Hallmark. And so it's a little bit of a collaborative effort today,
It's a collab,
Patrick. It's a little bit different than how we typically do stuff.
Yeah.
You said that, yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
I feel great. As you know, I'm always prepared.
Yes.
And you know,
You researched the names.
I wrote down the names,
Yes.
of
Read the
characters.
names, yeah.
I shared my synopsis with you. We merged our synopses together.
Yes. We are going to do a popcorn synopsis for the first time ever in the history of Deck the
First
Hallmark.
time ever.
Wow, that's
very-
a 10 of 10 degree of
Yeah.
difficulty there.
Yes.
YouTube popcorn reading? Sign me up.
I think you're signed up, Dan.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't need it from you, first of all. Second of all, are you ready to dive in?
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
My final victim.
Got it. We're off to a great start.
Quick, from the top
Final.
there.
Final.
You want to try that?
My Final Victim originally aired on the Lifetime channel on...
Insert date.
And it went a little something like this. The movie kicks off with a girl running out of a cabin from hiding. From what? From whom? I don't know. While running through the woods, her necklace falls off, and this bald dude who is following her picks it up. The little girl makes it to a path and runs into a woman who is jogging, and she says, "Don't let him find me." Cut to author Alice Kerrigan at a reading for her new book. A mega fan is asking questions, and Alice drops a bombshell. Her next book is going to be her first-hand account about her time with the serial abductor, the Sturgway.
Yes.
That kidnapped her as a kid.
Yeah.
This bad guy has never been caught, but Alice believes that now that he is old, he doesn't propose a threat, right? And finally, she could tell the story about him. But between the creepy megafan and her big announcement, Alice gets a little bit jumpy.
Her cop sister comes to pick her up very late, FYI, finally getting to spend time with each other. Her sister isn't thrilled that she doesn't paint cops out in a very positive light in her books, and she's really not thrilled to find out that her next story is going to be her story. They get in an argument. It's not great.
No. Alice wakes up in the middle of the night. There's some banging and booming outside her room. She grabs a lamp that's lying next to her, and she goes to investigate. She goes downstairs, and in a surprise turn of events, the house is clearly been burgled. Stuff is all over the place.
You had me until burgled.
Yes. But she discovers a necklace she dropped in the woods as a kid, the one with the butterfly, and there's a note attached, and then there's a brick. And the note says, "You don't know my story well enough to tell it." Maybe she will.
Clearly, it's this Strigoi.
I think the word is bugle.
Speaking of the Strigoi, I know that we all know what it means, but let's say it together. Strigoi is a Romanian mythology or troubled spirits that are said to have risen from the graves. Come on. They are attributed with abilities to transform into a beast, become invisible, and to gain visibility from blood of their victims. Yes, thank you.
Streak away.
Okay, back to the movie. The police show up, and there is a hot cop named Marcus Rosner. Ever heard of him? He doesn't believe her story, and you should really believe women. Thank you. He says since she has announced this new book that probably her cop sister's just mad, and her cop sister is probably an alcoholic and just left.
Yes.
Anybody throw a brick through a window around here?
So it's up to Alice to figure this out. She begins to look more into the brick and sees a number, 55868. As Alice is walking around trying to find out more information about the brick, she bumps into the mega fan, Claire. She immediately decides to do what we would all do, which is to open up to her for reasons that I think we all understand, and tell her what she's working on, and the mega fan is pumped.
Yes, she pulls up a blog that she has and talks about 3 suspects for the Strigoi. Dr.
I think it's Stromboli.
Stromboli. I love
The
those.
Stromboli killer.
It's been burgled.
The pastrami.
We also see like a serial killer while here. There's Dr. Adrian Blake. Doctor for 3 of the girls. 2. Oh wait. Oh, this is a
It's
list.
numbers, yeah.
Got it.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Hold on.
This is the math section.
Doctor for 3 of the girls. 2. Charles Mercer, bad guy, convicted of other crimes. And
3.
and 3.
I got it, yeah.
The trench coat often seen by railroad tracks. Alice is sure it isn't Dr. Blake because he's dead, but she's not super sure about the other 2, but agrees they should look into it.
They find Charles Mercer playing chess. He was convicted of some icky stuff back in the day, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But he claims that he didn't do any of it. He suspects that someone from the Italian restaurant that he worked with at the time was up to something shady and says that she should look there.
They go to investigate the restaurant, and there are no meatballs. Megafan.
Boo! We love meatballs.
Megafan talks to the owner while Alice pokes around in the back. She finds a box that she thinks could be helpful, but the owner hears her poking around and chases her off. But don't worry, she has the box and they get away no problemo.
They look at who was working with Charles at the time and begin to investigate one of the names, Stephen Gray. And as a Gray, I take offense to that.
That's a tough break there.
That was a tough break for me, Brandon Gray. That
No relation.
That takes them to his family house. That is still going. Okay, go. That takes them to the family house that has some weird stuff in the back, including a bunch of dirt that has her sister's shirt and some skeletal remains of animals buried in the dirt. Almost like he wanted her to find it.
So they go and they talk to this woman who used to live in that house, but now she's in a nursing home. She says some things about Stephen that makes Alice think they might be onto something. She also suspects that Claire may be up to something, but she's not sure what it is because she randomly left while they were talking to Stephen's mom.
When she gets home, Detective Marcus Rosner, Hottie McHod, is there. They talk, and she tells him about Stephen. They hug, all above board. And then a brick gets thrown from inside the house to the outside of the house, something that I don't think I've ever seen in the history of film.
First time.
They go in, but no one's there.
So Alice is starting to follow her gut. She looks into Claire on the internet. Ever heard of it? And Claire told about
The forum, the message board.
Oh, the forum. Yeah, we see like a message board, and Alice has a revelation about Claire as she looks down, and there's a picture of a missing girl named Charlie.
The next day, she's supposed to meet Claire, but she doesn't show up, and Claire's very mad at this. Alice follows her because she was watching her, follows her in the car. It takes her to a cabin in the woods. Alice goes to open the door of that cabin, has a vivid memory of running out of that door to freedom. It's the cabin.
Yes, Alice sneaks into the cabin and has more flashbacks. There's so many flashbacks in this flashback cabin.
There's a lot of flashbacks.
It's a flashback
We
cabin.
love a flashback
That's
cabin.
why they call it a flashback cabin.
She is sneaking around and Claire catches her. Alice calls out, Charlie! Which of course freaks her out because she's like, don't call me that. I'm not Charlie, I'm Claire. And she says, you don't know how badly you leaving affected him.
I guess he kidnapped Claire/Charlie after Alice left, and she's been there ever since. She yells at Alice, I'm his wife now. We had a ceremony and everything. I look beautiful. She didn't say that last part, but I added it. The plan was for Claire to get Alice to come back, and then eventually, like, she would trick her, and she would be back, and they would, she'd be there. We also see that he has a lot of meds and is clearly dying.
Claire attacks Alice and almost strangles her, but lets go before Alice passes out and begins to cry because she's like, oh my God, I almost killed somebody, which is traumatic.
We don't want that. Stephen Gray, no relation, comes down the stairs and Alice runs away and drives off before he can catch her and before her sister can make it to the car. She gets pulled over and tells hot detective Marcus Rosner about Stephen Gray, and he tells her, you gotta look into this guy.
So she comes up with a plan. She shows up at the pharmacy knowing that Alice would likely show up and get some new meds because Alice took the vial with her. When she gets back in her car, I think we meant Claire. Alice strangles her from behind and puts her back in the seat. And then they drive back to Stephen Gray's house.
He calls Claire's number to see where she's at. Alice tells him that she will give him his medicine if you give me my sister. He agrees to meet at the rooftop garden that he met her at when he first kidnapped her.
She calls Ethan, Detective Marcus, and tells him what she's doing so that he can't stop her, but he can join her if he wants to.
She goes to meet the bad guy. He explains that he wanted her to find all the information for her book so that she can write it, but also wants her to jump off of a building with him. Listen, I don't know. It's two things. Two things can be true at the same time. It's pretty dark stuff, but I'm having a good time up here.
Absolutely. Detective Hot Cop Marcus Rosner comes comes out and comes out. Oh,
Well, hello there.
I didn't write this part.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That's another movie. And Stephen coughs. He coughs, which gives Alice enough time to escape his arms and push him off the building.
That's right. He did.
Accident. It was an accident.
It was we love it though.
Murder accident. Yeah.
They go to rescue her sister. She goes home and writes a letter to Charlie. Cut to 1 year later, her book is out, and Charlie shows up and they hug. Turns out they co-wrote the book together. Yay for authors. And that, my friends, was my final victim.
We did it.
That's right. That was pretty good popcorn. I gotta be honest
You
with
guys
you.
did great. Yeah, really good stuff.
For the fact that neither one of us can read, we did a really good job.
It's a fun thing that we do.
We can't pronounce words.
Let's dive into this movie. I think that we should start with the hot take.
I love that
It
part.
is where we share exactly how we felt about this movie. We do not hold back. And I'm going to start with you, Brian. Brian, was this your first Lifetime movie?
No. I've done some other Lifetime
How
movies.
dare
Are
you,
kidding
man?
me right now?
He's an expert. Are you kidding me?
I've done a
an
Lifetime
expert.
movie that both Marcus and Britt were in. I've seen that.
The one that we lost with the gamer?
You mean Engaged by Christmas, the movie I've not seen?
The one we
That I-
bugled last night.
You bugled it. You burgled it.
That's
hamburger.
that's
yeah,
messed up.
hamburger.
Brian, what'd you think about this movie?
All right, I'm nervous right now. Not because Marcus and Britt are in the room with us.
No, that would be crazy if they were
I'm
here
not.
watching.
That pain's temporary.
Yeah.
What I'm nervous about is I'm not a big scary movie guy. I don't do a lot of horror.
Yeah.
So what I'm nervous about is the ridicule I'm going to hear from these guys
Here we go.
for years to come, because this got me a couple few good times.
A couple of few.
What do you mean it got you?
I thought this was a little I had some jump scares like this. I thought it was very suspenseful.
Who in the room thought this movie was scary?
Okay, I'm not alone.
You guys are so cute.
I feel better.
You cuties.
That's the same number of people that chose your list. Yeah.
Wow. So a lot of people.
Yeah, so many.
So I thought as a suspenseful thriller, it worked really, really well. They did a lot of good things in this movie, especially Marcus playing a very realistic police officer.
Really good.
Knows the stance. It was phenomenal.
good.
No, so it really worked for me, and it shined a light. I thought it shined a light on trauma in a way that it's like, hey, this isn't black and white. Like, there's stuff that goes into trauma. It comes from somewhere. I thought that was a good perspective, a good aspect of this movie.
I love you talking about
I would
trauma.
love to
You know?
cut to CC Ponce right now. Like,
It wasn't like this guy's. It wasn't like this guy's a bad guy. And that's all there is to it. It's like it comes from somewhere. That's it. Scott knows what I'm talking about.
Wait, Brian.
It's the best. It's so great when Scott's around. You just throw it right at Scott.
Brian, in the most Brian way possible, are you sticking up for the Strigaway?
I'm saying I like the movie is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's all the words in my mouth. I like the movie.
Let's stick with that. Patrick, what'd you think, buddy?
Okay, I've seen a lot of Lifetime movies. I literally watch them all.
that's right.
LifetimeOnCourt.com.
LifetimeOnCourt.com. And so this movie, coming out this year is very exciting. I believe it's Bristow's first Lifetime thriller. It is, right?
Someone said yes in the crowd.
So
Her agent is here and is answering for her. Yes,
great.
that's right.
So her agent's here. Wonderful. So I've never actually really seen her in a movie other than the Lacey Chabert Africa movie. So I saw that one. And so seeing her in a Lifetime movie was very exciting for me because I hear about this person a lot. And I thought they did a really great job in the movie, holding it down as like the who would I compare? Like a Sandra Bullock, like in The Net type of thing, or like a Sydney Prescott.
Bees out here.
Sydney Prescott in like the Scream like franchise. You know what I mean? Like, so I like that it was like a grounded performance. In a Lifetime movie, we get a lot of like over the top my style of acting, which is just go all 10.
Which is a perfectly valid
Sure.
way to act.
There's a time and a place. There's a time and a place.
Absolutely.
And what grounds the whole performance is the relationship with the sister, right? So the sister is not often talked about relationship in a Lifetime movie. It's usually mother-daughter. The sister is usually evil twin, stealing your man, or trying to kill you. So to have a cop sister, sure they had a normal sister, not normal, a typical sister relationship where you're gonna have some tension, you're gonna sister fight.
Yeah.
But it grounded the whole movie for me, so I really liked that. I thought that was awesome. And I have one more thought. The hot detective. The hot detective has become quite a thing on Lifetime lately. The flirty cop. We've seen a couple flirty cops lately. And flirty cop?
Flirty cop?
Yeah. Flirty cop, don't stop.
We recently, who can really, but way back in Christmas in July, we watched a movie with a flirty cop.
We did.
Yes.
Flirty cop.
Months
Flirty
ago.
cop. And I like I don't know if I was projecting flirty cop onto Marcus for obvious reasons, but
It would have been very irresponsible and inappropriate if he was flirty cop.
If he was flirty
right.
cop,
But there
that's
was a lot of hugging, and I don't usually hug the officers who pull me over.
How often is this happening?
Oh.
That's true. That's true. That Toyota Corolla, you get pulled over all the time. We good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yes. So I liked the cop will they won't they kind of sexy. I don't know if it was intentional, but I thought there was some.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll get there.
It's okay. Are you good? Is that it? Okay. You guys share it now.
All right. That's all I have.
Okay.
Perfect. That's great. It turned out great. Sure, we could have even done without that. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
Guys, this movie slaps. This movie slaps. I love a scary. I love a thriller. I love a Lifetime. This movie works on all three fronts.
3 out of 3.
It's fantastic. And I got to be honest, the two leads, they're fine. The bad guy,
Oh my God.
really, what a performance by that guy. Kind of gave me Jigsaw feels, when he comes in, he's just really creepy, really good. I don't think I've seen a bad guy in a Lifetime movie give that good of a performance. Really sold the fact that he is this serial kidnapper guy. Really good. Streakaway, I don't friggin' know. I don't know what that's about.
Never
For
heard of
half
it.
the movie, thought it was Streakaway, and I was like, what's that mean? So was pretty confused about that. But that's my only complaint. This movie slaps. Dan?
This is a movie where a woman who was abducted as a child leans on the advice of her stalker to help her find her abductor. Which is a brutal premise. I mean, you should be able to pick the Claire in the front row and McGraw-Smith out just pretty easily, you know? You should be able to pick that out pretty easily. Oh, Bethany, get back here. Wait a minute. Oh no. Sorry. I thought that joke was really gonna land. Sorry. Okay. Well, regardless, the premise of the film is a tough one. The police officers are not great at their jobs in this movie. Having said that, when it comes to these movies, what you can do to minimize some of those plot holes is have a really good lead and know how to make a movie. And the two things they did really well here, number one, they don't show you the bad guy really until the end of this movie. That makes him scarier, and then the performance follows through on that threat. So when you don't show something, you're threatening the viewing audience with something so scary we can't show you, and that builds tension in a way that Lifetime movies, in my opinion, typically don't do, and that was really, really effective. That's one. Number two, if you have a strong lead performance, that helps. And, Britt's not here, but if she was here, I would say I was watching this in the green room chat, and the chat couldn't stop talking about how great she was in this role, and I have to agree. A lot is placed on her shoulders here. This is not a big budget movie. There's a lot of close-ups for a reason here, gang.
Hot Cop's.
They don't have a lot of money.
Hot
okay?
Cop's barely in it.
Hot Cop's barely in it. Every time he puts his arms on the vest right here, it costs him 10 grand.
That's exactly right.
He doesn't do that move for free. He's like, that's 10 grand, mofos. You guys need anything while I'm here? That's exactly right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a Miss Vicky contract thing. But I will tell you this, Britt's got a lot of the movie to carry here, and she does it amazingly. I mean, she's crying on command. She's doing an amazing job. So,
does anybody here have any counter arguments? No? Okay, we're all in agreement.
That's right. Yeah.
Great
And I don't care
performance.
what Marcus says about Kathy Bates. She'd have been excellent in the movie
she
as
would have
well.
been. She would have been. That's just for people in the room.
He's sticking to his guns.
He's sticking to his
and I love
guns. Well, he is a cop.
it. Yeah.
Oh, hold on, guys.
All right.
Is it time for all the feels? This is where we talk about when this movie gave us all those feels. I'll throw it to you, Brian.
As far as serial kidnappers go, this is a pretty clean cabin.
Yeah.
I was genuinely impressed.
Did you? All right. First of all, we got a few things to unpack here. Did you see the mattress, which was disgusting?
That was a separate part.
But also,
That
you have given 3 too many compliments to this guy, and because I think you've given 2. You've said he's not a bad guy.
No, I said I like
and
how
then
the
you
movie.
said you really like his cleanliness. Are you and Scotty like just killing people on the side?
I would never. You're telling me when they're roaming through that cabin, you weren't like, oh, it looks nice in there. That's a nice looking cabin.
No.
You didn't think it looked nice in there? It's a nice looking cabin. Minus that room. Minus that one room. You can
Was it
Airbnb
the
that.
plastic on the walls that was really doing it for you?
It was that crystal clean kitchen. That you could eat off those countertops, no problem. Thing was great.
You could eat off
He
those
was hungry.
countertops.
Yeah, it's a nice looking cabin. That's
All right, Patrick, go.
Yeah, I've been to Brian's house before, but now I'm rethinking if that's his house.
Yeah. That's scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what is this one? I forgot.
Feels.
Oh, right. Feels. Okay, so I was going to talk about how scary the bad guy was, but we kind of already covered that. But just
Not that
one
bad of a guy, though.
little comment about that bad guy. Y'all have ever seen? I don't know if y'all are my age or not. What's that show where they go to camp? Salute Your Shorts.
Yeah, shut out.
He reminded me of Zeke the plumber. Y'all remember Zeke the plumber? And that's why I didn't want to stop with that because it's a deep cut.
Yeah, a lot of people
but
got it. They were with you.
The feels that I felt, obviously there was a scene where Britt is having a breakdown on a hotel bed, as I do every night after Bramble Fest. But she does this thing where she's like having a breakdown, and she's like, I gotta pull myself together. And she does the power ponytail.
Yeah.
We love a power pony.
Yeah.
We love when the female protagonist pulls their hair back and they say, I got this.
I've got stuff to do.
That's right.
I got
I'm gonna power through
things
this
to
trauma.
do, and I got hair to fill this ponytail holder. Okay,
Yes.
I have thick, luscious hair. I mean, we all know I wore a wig earlier.
What?
So it is very difficult to pull your hair if you have that thick of hair. You could break the band, you guys. It's dangerous.
You need a good band.
You need a good, strong band and a good, strong woman to, solve the crime.
Heck yeah, brother.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Now, I got to be honest with you guys. I don't typically have any interest in the game of chess. I see chess and I go, there's too many moving parts for me.
Yeah.
But there is something that I find fascinating and quite appealing about playing chess in the park. When I go to New York City, I walk around and I just see people playing chess outside. And dadgummit, I kind of want to do it. I don't know the game. I know checkmate. That's about it. But I would love one day to sit down, open air, smell the roses, and just go.
Do you think there are roses in the park?
Maybe. And just go. Rook
to E9.
Rook to E9. You die. I'd love to do that. And so.
You say you don't know how to play chess, but that sounded pretty professional. Yeah, rook to E9.
Rook to E9.
You die.
All that to say, love. I want to do that. Dan?
The scene on the roof at the end of this movie is very effective. This dude has the crazy eyes and the crazy eyebrows, which we'll get to later. And he's so effectively, it's effectively creepy and just somebody kill him. Like, somebody kill him right now. And typically in Lifetime movies, when I watch them, by that time I'm just done. That it might be one of the best scenes of the movie.
Yeah.
That scene between Britt and this guy is just fantastic. It's a really good scene.
It is.
Yep.
It's time for the Way What Else. We're talking about when this movie made us go way what. I'll start with you, Brian.
Sure. Mine, I don't think have anything to do with my affection for the kidnapper here.
So we got through that in the first two segments. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Alice falls asleep in the car while Claire drove. And when the car stopped, the first Alice, everybody wakes up when the car stops, right? Like, nobody's sleeping through that, first of all. That's
everybody just...
This is an all-timer episode for Brian.
That's not it. That was just a sidebar.
We're gonna act like it didn't happen.
Sidebar.
Go ahead and redo the
weird.
Way What's. Just redo the Way What's. Go ahead from the top. There you go.
It's time for the Way What Else. We're talking about when this movie made us go way what. I'll start with you, Brian.
How about that kidnapper, huh?
Okay.
So when she wakes up, she shrieks and she grabs Claire's arm.
Yeah.
And basically Claire's response to this is, "You good, bro?
Yeah.
You good, right? Like, you're cool?"
You're good.
And they just flow right by it.
Yeah.
That's all the discussion we get there.
Yeah.
Which was, okay, one way to just handle that.
Yeah.
We all learned a valuable lesson here. When you're driving away from your abductor's house in your car, that your sister is probably most definitely still in, just crack your window a little bit so you hear your sister's screaming for help you're driving away.
Yeah.
She's just right there.
She's
just
right
in
there.
case. Just in case. The
Crack
last
window
one
can save a life, you know?
that should be on a bumper sticker.
Yeah.
The last one, at the very end, this one, if nothing else, let's all walk away with this valuable lesson. At the very end, their sister's heating up some food on the stove. Looks to be a ceramic non-stick, right? Real nice kitchenware. She grabs a metal spatula. Are you kidding me right now? Are you trying to poison your sister? A ceramic non-stick and a metal spatula do not go together. Ever. Yeah. The kidnapper wouldn't have even done that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's all for me, guys.
That's your best yet. Patrick?
Okay. So
How do you follow that?
I know. I didn't mean to bring all my things to be about hair, but it's just turning out that way.
Sure. As it often does.
As it often does. There is a really hot cop in this movie.
Yeah.
His name's
believe it or
Marcus.
not.
Have I heard of him?
Detective Marcus.
And he made a really strong character choice. He gave this character a mullet.
Yeah, he did.
And I was like, wow, this mullet is so trendy. But would this cop have a mullet? He would.
He got an answer.
Yeah.
I don't know. And so for the most of them,
do you think is it too fun?
I think it's too fun.
Okay.
I think it's too fun for a cop to have a mullet. There's some regulation in the police guidelines that says no mullets, obviously.
And you stayed up all night reading them.
I read every
You read the
bullet
whole
point
thing.
in the police manual. So that was a head scratcher for me. And what else? I think everyone else's hair was fine.
Okay, wonderful. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Okay, so this detective shows up and he says, pretty clear to me what happened here. Your sister got mad, got drunk, left.
Yeah.
Which, fine theory. If there wasn't a brick with a note!
Yeah.
Did he not see the brick with the notes? There's a brick with a note.
Yeah.
There's a brick with the notes!
So Brandon, you've covered there's a brick with a note.
There's a brick with a note.
Through the window. A police officer's missing.
Yeah.
Best I can do is 48 hours in a colorful business card.
What I know about cops is they never look out for their own.
That's right. They don't. The blue,
They don't move mountains.
Listen, the blue doesn't back the blue.
No, they
You know
do
what I
not.
mean? They don't.
No.
What they do is they hand you a colorful business card because they're competing with other detectives who also might get your service. Like mine's bedazzled. If you get in trouble again and you think through your Rolodex of detectives, call me, please. I'm on commission.
It's a QR code on the back,
It's the best
too.
I can do. Brick through a window, but this business card, you're going to stick it here 48 hours later. You never know. Maybe you'll use it. Maybe you'll use it.
And then do you want to know how I know that this movie was made in Canada? Because he says, I can't go looking into random citizens. Is this not America?
That's right. That's right.
Do we not have tip lines? Do they not tap your phone? Come on, guys. Get with it. Check out a subreddit or something. Gosh. For a serial kidnapper, this dude's real bad at tying up feet, and like maybe he just hasn't done it in a while.
Brian,
But she
you got a
goes,
defense?
she
You got-
goes,
you got anything?
"Huh." I'm good. I love Alice so much. She does a great job. She does drive right up to this cabin and park basically inside.
At the front door.
How close can I get to this cabin that I'm going to sneak into in the biggest car on the market?
Yeah, literally, like, what if we got a grand wagon?
Yeah, it's a Wagoneer.
Maybe a giant, so we don't mess it.
Like 14 people in that thing.
Yeah.
And then, we save the sister, save the cheerleader, save the world.
Yes. Of course.
And the sister says to Alice, well, what do we do now? And the answer is, go to a hospital.
That's right. That's right.
You have been kidnapped and held for days. You go to a hospital.
That's what you do. That's what you do.
Well, you found me. What else is there to do? Dano?
Yeah, you took all my good ones, Bram, but you did a great job,
Thank
better
you.
than I would have done with it.
Was it one of these?
It was yeah. They are, from what I understand, Britt is back in town and she's staying at her childhood home that her sister now owns, the home she was living in when she got abducted, and sleeps like a baby. Sleeps great while her sister is being abducted. Sleeps right all the way on through it in the house she grew up in and got abducted from. I don't know how. I don't know how she was able to do that. I would not have been able to.
Melatonin, dude. It hits, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy at the chessboard in this movie, he's been waiting his whole life to deliver these lines. It's fantastic. And then when he knocks over the pieces, somebody gave him the direction to just go at 30%. Because, when you knock them over, you got to really slam them. And he kind of goes, yeah. And he backs off of them a little bit.
It's a respect for the game.
It's a respect for the game.
respect for the game
That's
of
right.
chess that us playing chess players have.
That's right.
That you wouldn't understand.
That's right. Another reason we know it was filmed in Canada is because the police officers at some point give the vial of random medicine back to her. Hey, this is medicine. You clearly need it, and we know that. So we're not going to look into it at all. It's just a random vial. Have it back.
Yeah.
Have it back. Look at it at your leisure. See what happens. These are, I did mention earlier, the weirdest eyebrows I've ever seen on a human being. Listen, I know old people eyebrows, and I didn't get to see Kathy Bates up close, but Marcus did. So I didn't neither confirm nor deny there, but I know old people eyebrows that haven't been really taken care of. These have like a mountain range in them. So that's unique. It's unique. And also Britt's character is on the roof forever before the police decide to help out. Yeah. Like, so long. Like, what was the secret word? Like, say the banana, like strawberry shortcake. Get out here. Like, they wait as long as they can for her to deliver first.
There's a knife at my neck.
That's right. Yeah. I'm going to die. So that was kind of crazy. It took them a long time to really get to that. And that's all I got.
It's time for What the Hallmark is, where we wonder what could have been, maybe having us some clarity on any questions that we still have. What are we still wondering about? Now that the movie's over, I'll go over to you, Brian.
I haven't had Thai food in a long time. I'm really stuck on what this Thai order was. Any suggestions I can get on Thai orders, I'm always looking for.
Good.
Yeah.
Is that
Basil
in the
fried rice.
movie?
What's that?
Do they talk about Thai food in the movie?
They order Thai food.
Yeah, the sisters
Alice
eat
and her
Thai
sister,
food.
they have
cool.
Thai food, so
Yeah.
I'm just really hung
Give
up
it a
on
shot.
that Thai order.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good stuff, dude.
Patrick?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the wait. What? Yes. Okay. So
it's what the Hallmark.
what's
What are you
that?
still wondering about?
You have any
What
questions?
am I wondering about?
I
Okay.
already asked about the Thai food, so you can't do that.
I won't do
Okay,
that.
good.
So there was a male nurse in this movie, and you guys might have not been paying attention.
He was international.
But whenever there's an international male nurse, my ears perk up. Okay, and he's like, I guess he's running the nursing home or something. Like he must be very important.
He's good at it.
Yeah, and he's in blue scrubs, and he had a fresh haircut, and I'm just wondering, like, is he single or what's going on? Right?
Do we know?
Do we know, Marcus? Do we know? Yeah. Okay. Well, he's taken, but his accent was like, "Oh, what's this man's story? Let's follow him. Let's leave this story of Alice's trauma and follow the male nurse and see what he's doing on a Friday night."
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. It's your turn.
It's
can go.
okay.
You can go. I just want to transition over to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it is clear throughout this movie that Hot Cop and Alice there's something going on there, right? And we're all interested in where it goes. We don't get that.
Are we?
I think we're all pretty interested in it.
Oh, you weren't rooting for that?
I
was
also
rooting for that.
couldn't help but notice that Hot Cop shows up and knows a whole lot about her sister that he works with. Is there something there? Is there a potential love triangle between Hot Cop and the two sisters? I don't know, but it is Lifetime, and that leads me to believe yes.
Fair.
Dan?
I got my What the Hallmark answered because I happened to run into Marcus and Brittany Bristow today at lunch, which is crazy. I didn't even know they were in town. The version of the movie we watched had a screener in it, and our lead character, who does a fantastic job when it's time to say the word pasta, she says the word like she's from the Canadian province just north of Boston, wherever that is. She says like pasta.
Pasta.
And at lunch, she asked me, how do you say this word? She spelled the word, and I said pasta. And she was like, I didn't know Americans said the word that way. And I was like, oh, that makes sense now. Because I was like, I didn't know anyone said it literally any other way. It's pasta.
Yeah. My understanding that it was fixed for TV.
It was fixed for TV.
It was fixed for TV.
So the version I watched, I got that answer because I happened to run into him at lunch. It worked out great.
Your
for
hands
me.
were tied at that point.
Pasta.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. We did it, everybody. Congratulations to us. We did it. Patrick, thanks for joining us. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Always
popcorn reading.
This was popcorn reading. We
Real
crushed
highlight.
it. We might do that just every episode moving forward. Until next time, we were first to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark's a Bramble Jam podcast is produced by Aaron Shea. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.